Hi everyone, it's Miss McKinney. Today's phonics lesson is going to focus on these two letters. Now normally when you see the letter C and the letter G, you think of their hard sounds. For example, when you see the letter C, you think K as in cat. And when you see the letter G, you think G as in goat. Today we're going to talk about the different sounds that these two letters make that are their soft sounds. When these letters, C and G, are followed by the vowels E, I, and sometimes Y, they make their soft sounds. So the letter C, when it has an E, an I, or a Y after it, will say S, like our sun card. The letter G, when it has an E, an I, or a Y after it, will say J, like our jump card. Let's look at a couple of example words here. This word has the letter C followed by the I, so I know that this C is going to be pronounced S. So I can read this word S, K, O, circle, circle. This C said S, but this C made the hard sound K because it was followed by the letter L. Here's another example. This letter G is followed by an E. So when I read this word, I'm going to say J, J, gem. A gem is a stone that you'll see in jewelry a lot of times, like a diamond or a ruby or an opal, something like that. Help me read these next two lines. You'll see that I have written the soft C and the soft G spellings in blue. So whenever you see blue, we're going to read the C's as S and the G's as J. S, E, O. Blend it with me. S-L. Sell. Come over here. Ace, place, place. Together, let's do PR together. Per, I, price, price. All right? Say these sounds with me and help me blend. Age, age. I, that's one syllable, giant, ant. Put those together. Giant, giant. Gym. This is the kind of gym that you would go to PE. All right, on this row right here, I want you all, as I point, we're going to say the sounds together and blend them together to make a word. So you're going to do this with me. S, I, N, S. Blend. Since. Since. Let's blend the SL together. Keep those together. Slice. 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 Gyms. 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 Now, I'm going to point to the sounds in these words, but you're going to say the sounds and blend them. And then we'll say the word together. So say the sounds as I point. Blend. This word is cents. This cents is talking about money. Like a nickel is worth 5 cents. Say the sounds. What's the word? Page. Very good. One more like this. Sounds. Dice. Excellent job. On this last row, you are going to say the sounds and blend them And when I snap, you're going to read the whole word. So just look at this word. Think about the sounds. Large. Very good. Next one. Mice. Ice. Very good. We're going to start back here, and we're going to read these words just automatically, one after the other, without thinking, okay? Ready? Let's go. Sense. Slice. Gems. Sense. Page. Dice. Large. Mice. Ice. Good job. All right, now we're going to use what we know about the soft C and the soft G to help us read these single syllable words that we will then see in some multisyllabic words behind my notebook here. So we've read most of these together just now. Let's look at the first word. Read that word. Scent. Sell. Gym. Gem. This one we didn't read, so we'll sound this one out. Voice. Voice. What's the word? Voice. And then we need this one together. Ch-ar-j. Charge. So we know what all of these single syllable words say, how to read them. We know what they mean. Cent, talking about money. Cell is like a small unit of something. You could talk about the cells in your body or your cell phone. Gym. Gym. Okay, we talked about a gym. That's a place where you can do your exercise, where you have PE. We talked about gems or stones for jewelry. Your voice, what you speak with. And charge can have multiple meanings. Charge can mean to plug something in and give it more power. Charge can mean that that's the cost of something at a store. Or you can have a charge where you are put in charge of something, like it's your job. You're responsible for it. Now, let's look at some multisyllabic words or words that have more than one syllable over here. So if I look at this word, I see scent in the middle, right? Or not in the middle, at the beginning. And we just read the word scent. So now, using what I know that this is scent, all I have to do is sound out this last syllable here. All. Central. Central. This word is central. Something is central, it's in the middle. Let's look at the next word. Do you see cell in this word? This is a word that has 3 syllables. So I see cell, you, lur. Cellular. This is like a cellular phone. A lot of times we call it a cell phone for short, but it's actually that's short for cellular phone. All right. Ooh, look at this long word. I see this right here. I see gym. And we're going to break it up into 2, 3, 4 syllables total. So we already know this one. Gym. Nay. Z. Put those together. Gym, nay, z, Gymnasium. Gym is actually just short for gymnasium. It means the same thing. It's a place that you go for PE. It's a place that you work out and you exercise. This is just a short way of saying gymnasium. We had the word gem, G-E-M, and it's the first part of this compound word. So what do we have here? What's this word? Own, stone. So I have gem, stone, gemstone. Remember that I told you that a gem was a stone or a piece that you would use in jewelry. Well, this is gemstone. It's something that you would put in jewelry, in a ring, in earrings, necklace, anything like that. Voice. I see that right here. Invoice. Invoice. An invoice is something like a bill that you get, that you charge, that you have to pay. And our last word, I see charge right here. And we have the prefix re in front of it. You know that re means to do something again. So recharge, charge it again. Very good. So those are our multisyllabic words. We saw these smaller words inside, and we were able to use that to help us decode and read these larger words. And sometimes they helped us understand the meaning of the larger words, like gymnasium, gemstone, recharge. Let's look at some sentences that have soft C and soft G in them. All right, I have two sentences here, and these two sentences each have a couple of words that have either a soft C or a soft G, or both. All right, let's look at the first sentence together. Let's read as I point. We're going to do one word at a time. I will call and leave a... We're going to sound this word out because right here I see our soft G spelling. So we're going to make sure that we know this word. Edge. Message on her cell phone. Now let's read that sentence together. Follow my finger. I will call and leave a message on her cell phone. We're going to do it one more time, nice and smoothly, just as if we were talking. I will call and leave a message on her cell phone. Will you read that one more time for me? Good job. All right. Let's look at this next sentence. I see two words that have soft sounds in them. So let's be on the lookout as we're reading. What is the, look at that. Let's sound it out. Price of this book about gems. Let's read it together. What is the price of this book about gems? Let's do it together, nice and smoothly. What is the price of this book about gems? Read it one more time for me. Very good. Now, pause the video and get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil for dictation. Are you ready? I'm going to say the words. You'll listen, say them back. We'll tap out the sounds, and then you'll spell them. I want you to make sure that you pay very close attention when you hear those soft sounds, the soft C, the soft G. Here's our first word, change. Say the word change. Let's tap the sounds. Ch-a-n-j. Change. Pause the video and write the word change. Are you ready to check? I'm going to write it up here today. Change. Ch-a-n-j. Change. C-H-A-N-G-E spells change. Check yours and make sure it matches mine. Here's your next word. Say giant Giant has 2 syllables. Let's clap those syllables. Giant. Tap the sounds in the first syllable, J, I. Now tap the syllables in the second syllable, ent, t. Pause the video and write the word giant. Let's check. Giant. G-I-N-T. Giant. Check yours and make sure it matches mine. Here's our last word before we do one sentence. Space. Say the word space. Let's tap those sounds. S, p, a, s. Space. Pause the video and write the word space. Are you ready to check? All right. Space. S, p, a, s. Space. S-P-A-C-E spells space. Make sure yours matches mine. All right, now we're going to do one dictation sentence. Repeat after me. The police officer is paid a wage. Again, the police officer is paid a wage. Pause the video and write this sentence. The police officer is paid a wage. You should have, the police officer is paid a wage. 7 words in your sentence. Pause the video. Are you ready to check your sentence? The police officer is paid a wage. Check your sentence. Make sure that it looks like mine. You've started with a capital letter. You've ended with a period for your punctuation. You need to make sure that all of your words are spelled correctly. All right, that's the end of this part of the lesson. Make sure that you find the decodable so that you can practice reading more words with soft C and soft G. I'll see you later.